Hey everyone, so with subjugation events coming with boosted units, we have a boosted units page, which in turn allows us to be able to read the boosted unit stats and what they do. So currently we're able to see what Ram does. So her being in the files a couple hours earlier than her banner is the normal. We've seen this before with subjugation events where the boosted units have their info placed before, so this is like a common occurrence whenever we have subjugation events. So whenever we do have these events, expect these type of videos. I'm doing this before we get official translations and everything. I currently just saw this and was ready to make a video on it. I did some rough Google translations. I'm gonna go ahead and get my phone out once more. I know what she does a little bit, but I just want to have like the direct translations. I think that'd just be much easier. So looking at her stats, obviously we can't really compare stats because she's at level 1 here, and I believe normal stats are at gold. The ones that we usually base our videos off of they have gold and full level 80 stats. So I don't know about level 80, but they are gold. So yeah, she's missing some stats, so we're just not really going to go over those. We're going to go over her leader skill, which is allies 35% attack. Pretty sure this is probably yellow. Oh, Amelia camp. Okay, so Amelia camp 35% attack. It's okay. And I wish we can see percentage increases in these, but like it seems that that's never the case. She is another 40% attack bonus stat unit, which is very good. Debuff resistance is interesting, I guess, because I guess since she doesn't want to get debuffed, I don't know. I'll take it, it's fine. The 40% attack is very reminiscent of Kid Ram. These new NEMAKI Ram and NEMAKI Ram are very reminiscent of their Kid counterparts. So just like how she's an AoE DPS, so is her Kid version, and then how Ram is a healer, so is the Kid version. So kind of expect a lot of similarities. Here we have her basic. We have a 400% attack. I don't know if it's physical or magical. I don't remember reading. Let's see. I'm gonna assume magical. Yeah, magical. 50% chance for 3 buffs of rampage. Or no, this might be just rampage for 3 turns. I think that's what that was. Sorry. Yeah, 3 turns of rampage or rage. I call it rampage. I don't know why I do. Rage is the buff where you get hit and then you're able to take that damage and then deal it back, I think. Or just stacks attack. I forgot what it does. Let me actually open up the wiki real quick. The only unit that has this is Garfield, and I don't have him, so I have no idea what it does. I looked at it for that one video on the should you summon for Garf, and I never looked at it again. Okay, so stacks attack. Patience, which is 20-year-old Felix, that's when he gets hit and stacks that attack. But this one is just stacking attack normally, so it'd be smart to put as much attack on her as possible, so that you're using attack hammers on slots 1 through 5, as well as 1, 2, and I believe 5 on SP hammers. So you definitely want the most attack possible on her in order to have the most effect. I'm not sure the exact percentage, it's not listed here, but I think we calculated it to be 50% back in the day. I think that's what we talked about, but I'm not too sure. I don't know the exact percentage, but that is what Rage does. Then she has a passive. I can roughly read what this says. This is a 50% chance of canceling all your buffs or all your debuffs on turn. Then activates 50% HP recovery at a time of 50% chance to increase behavior action gauge on all enemies, or decrease, I would say. It says increase, but then it says enemies, so I'm assuming it is decreasing action gauge by 50% on enemies. Trigger 30% action reduction. 50% chance to activate a 30% reduction on action gauge. Again, this video is very scuffed because these translations are early, but I really wanted to make this video before she comes out, just so people know what she can do before they summon, because I know everyone loves to summon as soon as the banner drops. So I'm trying to beat you guys to it. So I'll probably do like a full translations video after this one, just to clarify some stuff, just in case I missed it. Then we have a attack is if your attack power. So this is the interesting part. If your attack power is more than 1400 or 4200, re-earn a turn and continuous with the skill you don't get a turn. I don't know what that means, but like you have a chance of getting another turn if you have more than a certain amount of attack. So that's interesting. This could be like a major translation error, but it could be the new kind of why her skills are glowing. It could be this like new effect that her kit has. So we'll have to wait and see. Then we have her skill 3. All enemies, we know this because we saw it in the animation. AoE attack 934%, power of magic attack. So I think she's full magic. 100% chance to reduce action gauge by 50%. 1 turn, activating the fainting of. In addition, during 1 turn allows you to trigger in addition during battle. Okay, so you get another turn. I think you get another turn from the passive if you have more than a certain amount of attack, and then you get another turn regardless from this attack. So I think that's how that works. If your power is more than 3,000, nothing penetrates it. Oh, so if you have more than 3,000 damage, you can penetrate invincibility, or not 3,000 attack stat. I think that's what it's basing off of. And then if you have 1,400 or 4,200, your power will increase by 1,800%. So this is the initial 934%. And then if you have more than 4,200 attack, you get an additional 1,800%. So that is very interesting. I don't know if this scales as well along with the levels. I know this will scale as you level this attack up, but I don't know if this scales as well. So this is very interesting. She looks to be incredibly strong. Looking at her kit, she's kind of wild. Going into her memory, she actually gains 31% attack from these first 2. Then we get she has 2 passives on this memory. We get to Awakening 3 and 4. The first Awakening is, look at my phone, I think this is action gauge increased by 30% at the start of the battle. It could be the start of phase, but we don't know. Oh, when attacked, you get your... Okay, oh, that's good. That's really good. When attacked, your action gauge gets increased by 30%. Interesting. And then this one is, if you're at HP above 30%, I think you can survive with 1 HP. If they, try and one-shot you. This could be below 30%, but that's like way too hard to trigger, I think. I think if you're above HP 30%, whenever they hit you and you're about to die, you actually get saved by 1 HP. Yeah, I think, 30% or more. Yeah, it looks like it. Interesting. So this memory is pretty good. It doesn't have any initial action gauge, so you're not going to be triggering Betty right off the bat. But if you do get hit with her, you will actually trigger it. Although you do have Shion as a cover unit as well as Labrine if you want to run mono yellow. So that's pretty interesting. She looks to be a great unit. She's basically, I'd say, on par with both of these units. Maybe even better, as we can see. Kid Ram has been a great unit ever since she came out. She was pretty dominant in PvP for a good amount of time. Not to mention she's AoE. She has a lot more utility than Kid Ram. I would think so, because Kid Ram's not really on a lot of mono red teams, and mono red's arguably one of the best in the game right now. So I feel like this Ram is just like the improved version of her. And yeah, so she's pretty good. If you want an attacker, I'd say this is probably your unit you want to go for. Also, she's not a part of Lyda's part of the anniversary, so I don't know if we're going to be getting another unit with Lyda. I wouldn't think that Lyda comes by herself for part 2 of anniversary, but it's possible. We haven't gotten any news on any other characters besides Halloween units, and another file for Amelia, but it is a single file. We had pictures of Ram. She was in the files for a good amount of time when the update for these 2 drops. She was put in the files with them, so she was definitely planned a lot sooner. We have nothing, absolutely nothing on any other units besides Lyda, so I think we're seeing somewhat the end of the anniversary here, and probably now is a good time to decide on who you want to summon for, and then potentially still wait for Lyda. That's what I'm going to do personally. I really want to summon, I really want both of these units. I kind of just want 1 copy each, because I can probably gold whoever I want with the amount of gold coins I have. I'll probably gold this Ram, but I really want both of them. Personally, if Lyda is useless, I don't think she's gonna be useless, but if she's like of another typing, I'm probably gonna go for both these units. But if Lyda is purple, then I'm gonna have to decide. But yeah, so I'm gonna come back with another video. Just use this as kind of use this as time to think about who you're gonna summon for, just so you guys don't summon right away when the banner drops. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Again, I'm gonna cover translations fully when they come out, and yeah, see you guys next time. Later.